Okay, Dow Jones continues to the upside. Quite honestly, I don't see why you would want to be bearish at all, but you get these people that want to be bearish they just hate the bull market. And this has been hated for so long. But again, the hard trade is shorting. The easy trade is to be going long right here, right now. So just continue to do that, and that's pretty much, the bottom line. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Composites still moving up, looking good. Good names in that going strong. Apple, Facebook, Google looking strong as well. You got the SP 500, S&P 500 continue to look good on the weekly side. Continuing, we looked at this little area that got broken above and closed above and followed through today. Not the best of volume, but the price is looking good. So it is what it is. Let's look at the IWM. Has continued followed through today, up almost over percent. That looks good. So right now, you're just looking for another opportunity. You see it broke this little minor flag and continue to the upside, and looks good. Looks really good. So let's look at a couple names. Apple, big name today, gapped up on that earnings, not earnings, excuse me, on the news that they will be able to be moving into China now, which is a huge market, and they've been working on that for 7 years, and they got in. So you see the massive move up, almost $21 plus coming back. So if we look at this, you see the last thing pretty much testing this is this area right here. But let's look back to make sure there's nothing that we are going to be missing. Maybe this basically 600 level would be like the next pivot point. You see this pivot point that was moved down. If we let's see if it can break above this high. This high of 575.14. Okay, this could be flagging on the way up. We just want to see what it does tomorrow. It's a lot of movement, free market. So if it breaks the low, you're looking at, maybe it's just going to fade to the, but if it looks to go up higher, then it could be a good move back to the upside and go from there. You got Google. Google's continuing to the upside. Looks really, it's just moving really well. So that one's looking good. Facebook I got into, and I'm actually, it was a good position. Just broke this previous high. Looked to be a flag. And go from there. Twitter kept moving up almost 8% today alone, which is great. I talked about that last week, said that once we have the engulfing, so from when I spoke about it, you're having about a 12% move. So, people again were trying to short here. I'm like, why? But at the end of the day, they get squeezed down. It is what it is. 3D, another one that I talked about, looks really, really good. Squeezing them out for the upside to look really good. You got, I'm in Prudential. That one, it did all right. I got above this level, pretty much above here. So it's paid a little bit, but probably going to close out that position or see what I can do. And I'll show you from the weekly, pretty much this point right here. We'll see how high it can go. But I pretty much peeled the majority of the position off. I peeled some off from Facebook as well, because at the end of the day, it's a light day tomorrow, so half a day, and then Wednesday is Christmas, and then Thursday and Friday. So we see how that volume. I'm kind of a little leery to do too much, have too many positions on during the holidays, but we'll see exactly how that one works out. We have Tesla. Tesla's still, it's still just, it just needs to, I would say 151 needs to get above that area, 151, because right now we got to see how this looks. Solar City, this could be a flag if it gets to the breaks above this high of 58.10. That could be a really good look to the upside, quite honestly, to retest this 60 area. So keep that one on your watch list. Yeah, that would be a really good move. Actually, the price action looks pretty good. So, just be mindful of that. But this looks like it can be a good play moving forward. Pandora actually is breaking out from these highs, and it's broke out on some really good price action as well. MACD crossover. So this one we want to see if it can continue to the upside and go from there. Michael Kors slammed down today. Actually, this was something, I don't know if it's earnings or something like that. I really got to look. I didn't look at this position today, but this is another large candle. But again, we want to look at the weekly. We want to look at the higher time frame to say, okay, this is what we have going on for this time frame. Okay, if you even want to, make it parallel, you can say this is what we have going on for this time frame, right? And we just want to make sure that we're not losing sight of this. And if, like I said, we don't have to be the first out the foxhole. So is it going to continue to downside? I don't know. But we definitely don't want to be the first one to say, oh, it's a top and go from there, because we see how that's worked out for Twitter and Google and even Facebook. So, and as we looked at before, of all the indexes, the QQQ is looking great. I mean, right here, right now, it looks great. So don't short it. Just is the hard trade, and that's the one that you want to avoid doing at all costs. I was looking at FedEx, and this one might be looking to set up. Quite honestly, yeah, it might look to be setting up if it could get above this high of 143.73. That one could be looking to set up and set up well. So we'll see that one works out. But yeah, so again, I wanted to, I'm going to be doing some more videos, of course, but I wanted to, before the holidays, wish everybody happy holidays and enjoy this time with your family. This is a great year, and a lot of educational stuff that I put out there, and I want to make sure that everybody's getting it. And it was a great trading year, and you really should take this time to reflect on your trades and see what you did wrong, so that you can learn from it, not just, I did that wrong, and then you kind of forget it because you don't want to think about a loss. It's better to say, okay, what did I do wrong? And write it out. Like, really take the time and treat this like a business, because it'll pay if it's treated like a business, but it won't otherwise. So again, this is Max, and I would love to, again, wish everybody happy holidays. Enjoy this time with your family and your loved ones, and take care.